We are James and Jennifer Boyd, owners of a tile and remodel company, as well as a home decor and gift boutique in North Carolina. Join us as we share home design and decor tips, as well as how-to tutorials as we work through some of our own projects at home. It is an amazing fall day in North Carolina today, and it's supposed to be like this all weekend. So those of you that follow us on Instagram know we bought a cement mixer for more projects. So another project that we'd like to try to start to tackle this weekend are our sidewalks. Issue is this tree is beautiful, but it was planted way too close to the sidewalk, and because of that it's causing quite a bit of damage. It's lifting and heaving the concrete, making it split. This is becoming quite treacherous. That's a big step up. And also we have an issue down here from a pine that we cannot take down because it's on our neighbor's property, but it has split the slab there in 3 pieces. So we are going to break out the cement mixer and we're going to power wash this existing slabs, break out the cement mixer, and take care of these issues today. I'm pulling up the driveway and what do I see? He's assembling the cement mixer. So James's operation assemble
his wife's
mixer
concrete mixer
is coming together beautifully. This is going to be so much fun. Assembled.
it's all put together.
So
Gonna flip the switch, see if it works.
question is, will it work?
Here's where you have a cement mixer, and then you can put it up here while you're mixing it, and then you can even dump it while it's spinning. I really only have one concern with it.
What's that?
These are left over.
They're extras, just like Lego.
Just like Lego, you get extra pieces.
Right.
I have no spaces for them to go, so we'll see how it mixes concrete.
So excited about this. I can't wait.
I'm concerned about this.
All kinds of opportunities.
I got a big old toolbox. I got lots of place to keep spare parts.
He's a man on a mission. It's time to bust up some concrete.
Made gravel.
Ooh, that one's tough.
I'll keep the pry bar in there. We're good, it's gonna break up.
Yep.
All right.
Slab slabs out and we find the problem.
What's that?
Bad boy. Good grief. That's why it broke.
Yeah, that root goes right through the whole thing. Yeah, it splits this way.
He's got to go. So yesterday James busted up this space, and now this morning we're all set up and getting ready to score some boards because we've got a curve going on here. So we're gonna start here, and our boards need to curve over and join that side of the sidewalk. So let's make some boards bend.
Let me bend it, whereas before, board's so stiff it wouldn't bend around the curve.
So now the idea is to bend the board to form the curve that we need for our chunk of sidewalk. We're using rebar to hold it in place. Are we tapping it so it's level to the existing sidewalk?
Yeah, to here. So I screed off it. Match up the other. Yep.
Beautiful. What are we doing now, James?
I'm gonna put a wooden stake in here. Get it below the level of this thing. This is what I'm gonna screed off of. Then I can pull that in. Put some screws in it. Put your screws in from the outside. That way when it's time to get it out, you can still get the screws. They're not buried behind the cement. And that's gonna split, of course. But it should hold it. When we put the weight of the cement in, it'll definitely hold it back. There you go. That just gives us an extra 3 inches of width there in the curve.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay, so then this one here goes on this side. Here's the way this is curving, you can do it all with rebar on the outside.
Okay. Son of a gun. Place the board tape it.
That's pretty good. That didn't sit right on a, there you go, right on a root. Of course. Because roots we got a bunch of roots.
We do. The property did used to be a tree farm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Look at that beautiful curve.
All right. So, next, I'm going to get the hoe and just kind of flatten this up in the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
We good?
We're good.
Are we ready for concrete?
I think we are. The reason we have a failure here is when they poured the cement, they poured this whole thing as one big slab. And they came back, and what you should do is you should cut lines in it to relieve the pressure. They did not. They used the edging tool and they went down about 3/4 of an inch. You can see it here. This concrete was not done well. That should have been cut all the way down to relieve the pressure from slab to slab. Instead, they just tooled it to here. Well, obviously, did no good. So what we're going to do here in this repair is we're going to use these. These are expansion strips, and we'll put them between the concrete. And the idea is they're not supposed to rot or whatever, but they stay there, deteriorate over time, and get power washed out eventually, I guess. But they're there just long enough that the concrete can set and cure, and we don't have to worry about the same issue again. So they go in here like this. So you have to notch around a root.
Of course.
Of course. And then I'll just keep that in tight like that. And then we pour concrete in there. That'll be nice. I'll just tap that in a little bit. Because they didn't cut it, there's a rough edge on the end of the block. Just kind of let that form to it a little bit.
Just tap it in.
What are you doing, James? What the heck are you doing?
This is the moment I have been waiting for. It's cement mixer time. All right.
She's been dreaming about owning a cement mixer for a long time. So she finally has
My
one.
dreams have come true.
This is the first mix ever in the cement mixer. First time either of us have operated one.
Yes.
So
we have no idea what we're doing.
yeah, we might dump the cement on the wrong side of the mixer. We don't know.
Have we read the instructions?
No.
Nah.
Did we even take them out of the plastic bag? No. They were useless instructions to put it together. You pretty much just had to figure it out yourself. But I'm really happy with the mixer. It's from Harbor Freight.
Yep.
It's like less than $300.
Yeah, it was.
$269 or something. It was a good price. We got 80-pound bags of concrete, Secrete. We're figuring we're going to mix one bag at a time. I don't know if the mixer will do 2 bags at a time. We'll find out. But I'm just comfortable mixing one bag at a time. We've got water right here. We've got the power here. We got everything right here. And then you can see right behind the mixer is the hole. So, I mean, we're literally going to mix it and then dump it in the hole.
We have done this by hand once.
Yes.
Like
we made a hole.
7 years ago.
We opened 12 bags of concrete, or 16 bags of concrete. We opened a lot of concrete. And we put all the concrete in the hole and then stood there with the garden hose, kept wetting it down and mixing it in the hole until it was a big enough pile that it would spread out and fill the hole.
We will never, ever do that again.
Ever. That was, and we did it when it was 110
horrible.
degrees out. It was terrible. So, all right, let's try this. All right. You want to lift that up?
Whoa.
This is why she works out. All right. They're heavy, aren't they?
They are heavy and awkward.
Yeah, because it's dead weight. It doesn't hold it straight. It moves around. Put the blade away before I put it back
That'd be a
on.
good idea.
Okay. First 80 pounds in. Put a little water on that. And I'm going to start it, because I don't know how it works. I'm going to start it in the upward position. Look at that. Let's see what it does. I don't like that. I think it needs to be on its side. Why is this leaking?
I don't know.
All right, I think it does need to be on its side. So pull it out, lean it. That looks like it's going to get a much better mix. Give it a little squirt. I think I actually want to go a little bit more on an angle. That's a grass bed. Now it's getting a better mix right there. It's dropping on itself and mixing itself in better. I'm happy with that. A little wetter though, man. A little wetter. Running pretty sloppy for this side of Turn it on. Okay. Not perfect, but not bad for our first pour either. No. I think what I want to do is move it over here to the side.
Yes.
Because right here I'm getting on the sidewalk here. If I spill over a little bit, the pine starts. All right.
That's good.
So we're going to resituate us and you guys, and we'll be right back. That's a little soupy, so I think we'll have more. Nice split splash that was taking a bit. And concrete. Get it in it. That's mixed up nice.
Good.
And it says we use pine straw as rebar. Done a whole lot better than last time we did this.
1,000%.
Yeah. Think there'll be any orange paint left on the inside when we're done?
many bags in are we, James?
This is 9 bags.
9 bags.
720 pounds dry. Seems like a lot more wet.
Yeah. So now we're just
Screeding it up.
screeding the top.
Make sure we get enough material in here. Got some little low spots, so we'll fill those in as we go. When you run the screed across it like this, you can see the low spots pop up. So you grab a little bit of extra material from here, pop it in there, and then you can screed it again. And it'll find a nice little place to fit in. If it doesn't fit in, it's either going to slide over the edge or it's going to stay in front of my screed board and work as filler for the next spot.
It's getting it all nice and level. I found a little low spot here, so we put a little concrete
The form had dropped a little bit.
block. A little scrap to lift it. It's looking really good. How are we doing, James?
I'm just seeing how it's setting up. Still a little too wet to screed off, but
Darn fine straw.
every time I turn around, another piece falls in. We call it the Pine Star Ranch. Pine Straw Ranch.
Oh my gosh.
Great. This stuff start falling out of the sky. Still needs a little time to set. A little soupy, but kind of forming the edge nice too at the same time. So I'm gonna go for it.
So, of course, there's no rain in the forecast, but it's starting to rain. So, we made a little tent house to protect new concrete because new concrete doesn't like rain. So it's been curing overnight. Let's take a little peek. Oh yeah, it's drying great. And the slab is complete. All right, so our first attempt using the concrete mixer
Yep,
is complete.
it is.
So how do you feel about?
Well, we were talking earlier, our first attempt at a slab we hand mixed a few years ago. And I like that one because we were able to put the nice broom finish on it. We were able to do nice fancy edges with the tooling, and I really like that. This one's just kind of a plain Jane slab because that's what the sidewalk was. So, but we still have fun with it. I think it turned out fine. It's obviously brighter and whiter than the concrete around it.
Yeah.
But you know,
We haven't been able to power wash. In the beginning of the video, I said that our goal was to power wash the existing sidewalk and then put this in. But yesterday,
the water pump went on my power washer. Well, it's not gone. It's just not pumping out like it should. So that will be the next project. We'll have to fix the water pump.
Right.
But I'm happy with the way it turned out. It's solid, it's strong, it's the right shape and size and everything else, and it's the right pitch. So happy with all of that. I think it'll look great after it gets a couple months on it and some of this pine sap falls on it and it gets that grayish color everything else around it has. So yeah, good project.
I think great project.
A lot safer than it was.
Yes. A lot
For
safer, a lot faster.
Yeah, cement mixer was a good buy.
I agree.
We got more areas we want on concrete now. Stay tuned.
Fun project?
Fun project. Yeah.
That's all that matters. People say we don't know how to relax.
You know how to relax.
Look at this ripping fire, man.
It's pretty awesome.
It's melting my legs
Yeah,
off.
it is warm.
Hot. So, cheers to the weekend.
Cheers to the weekend.